Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Mina channel. Today we're going to be talking about Persona 5 dancing and Persona 3 dancing as well. So a couple days ago I asked everybody to kind of give me some guidance whether you guys wanted me to remake some videos or re-upload the videos. And this is a particular subject that I actually wanted to just remake overall because I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of ideas. I feel like not only did I articulate it okay, I just feel like I have more to say about it. I don't in a negative sense or anything like that, but I do have kind of more concrete thoughts about it. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and kind of give you my idea about as far as like these games, what I feel about it, how do I feel about them, and where do we go from here? You know, overall, like how do I feel about these games? So first, without further ado, when these games came out or when they were announced, I was surprised and also very excited for them, not because of the dancing and the idea of the dancing, because I never been a fan of these games, and I can probably preface it with that I never thought that the dancing games were kind of like a good idea for Persona, but I thought it was a fun idea. You know, they need the money, this is a good way to kind of get money out of fans and everything like that. At that point, I just figured, you know, the money is gonna go towards Persona 5. Obviously Persona 4 dancing did okay and Persona 5 already released. I really didn't expect them to do a Persona 5 dancing, much less did I expect to get a Persona 3 dancing, especially with Persona 3 kind of the ending and everything like that. I just didn't know where they will take stuff from and everything like that, but obviously they did it and it went out and everything. So to me, my interest was only or mostly on Persona 3. The Persona 5 cast was still kind of new, and I wasn't really particularly like super connected or involved with the characters or anything like that. I wasn't like, oh man, I really cannot wait for Persona 5 dancing or something. But I definitely felt this way about Persona 3 dancing. That was one of the ones that I was really super excited for. I was really looking forward to, and I figured this game will do good, you know, whether it's for me or for any fans or anything like that. Figured the idea of it sounds good. So the games come out, and honestly, like there was a lot of issues with kind of for me as a collector, as a fan. First of all, they had announced that they were going to do a I guess what you will call a collector's edition for this game, with both games, with a art book and everything like that. And honestly, like for the longest time, they hadn't revealed any artwork or any idea of what that will look like. That actually passed all the way up until the point where the game came out. We never really had an idea of what that was gonna look like. So when I go and pick up my collector's edition, I'm using quotations if you can see that, and it actually doesn't really look like a collector's edition. You will think something like a metal case with an art book or something like that. No, in fact, this is kind of like the laziest, and I keep calling this the laziest collector's edition I ever purchased. And I own a lot of collector's editions. You can see some on the background, and you can see some on the other side. So I have a ton of collector's editions. That's one of my favorite hobbies on this side, and everything like that is collect those. And I was super disappointed, super upset, and kind of almost frustrated because this wasn't a cheap collector's edition either. Mind you, this was $100. Now, overall, I just felt like this was a really like expensive game. I will never recommend you guys to purchase this at $100. Now the game has gone down in price, and overall, like I do see it when I see it for $50 or $40 or something like that. I'm like, okay, that's a reasonable price for it. I like it. So let's go ahead and talk about the story, or lack of story, really, which is kind of like what actually upset me the most. Out of like the collector's edition upset me, but what really frustrated me is the lack of story in this game. Now, to me, the justification for the Persona dancing game has always been Persona 4 actually had a decent storyline, you know, like far-fetched or whatever you want to say, but at the end of the day, it kind of did have a storyline, and it kind of attempted to kind of make some logic of the games and everything. Persona 3 dancing and Persona 4 dancing really didn't try to do that. These two games, it really felt like they were just trying to get something out as soon as possible because they wanted to sell this while Persona 5 hype was happening and everything like that. That to me almost felt like a slap in the face, because like after all this other stuff, I was just really looking forward for more Persona 3 storyline. I was like, man, I haven't seen the Persona 3 team in such a long time. I cannot wait to see what story they do for them. You know, I was super excited for that. I was intrigued. I was interested, and none of that is actually there. They have this social link aspect to it where you kind of hang out after you unlock certain points and everything like that. The hangouts and everything is fine. It's fun to still see your friends. You know, there are still people that I enjoy looking and everything like that. But but overall it really disappointed me. It just really did something for me that I was kind of almost down about. And honestly, after playing so much of it, I was like, oh man, I'm not really having fun. Now talking about the gameplay, I never been a fan of the dancing games. This isn't a game for me on the dancing department, and I mentioned this on other videos and everything. I'm not a rhythm game kind of guy. I plainly and 100% just play these games because of the persona aspects of it. I could care less about the music. I could care less about the dancing and everything like that. I'm not into that. I love the music. I like the Persona music. Persona 3, 4, 5. They have excellent music. All the mixes and remixes were really cool made and everything. But music and the dancing is not for me. I'm not into the dancing aspect of it. I can enjoy the music. I can have the CD and I can listen to it or whatever. But unfortunately, the collector's edition did not come with a CD in it either, so I didn't even have that. And overall, it just really disappointed me. Everything about it was something that this game wasn't made for me. I feel like this was a really niche. Persona 4 dancing was already a pretty niche target audience, mostly for like the people that were into the dancing games and Persona, but this one, it was just really a rhythm game with a Persona coat on top of it. Again, I was disappointed. It wasn't what I expected from us. It wasn't a product that was for me. For me, these games rank at the very bottom of the Persona games, whether it's the spin-offs or any Persona mainline game or anything like that. In fact, it may rank on bottom of all the Shin Megami Tensei games or Mega 10 games that I played so far. It was just to me, it's just the biggest slap in the face as a fan. You know, like I that's how I felt about it. To this day, I still don't like them. And you know, if you like them, that's good for you. You're welcome to enjoy the games and everything. But for me, I have no positive things to say about it. The game wasn't made for me, and I get it. I understand. You know, I probably shouldn't be like upset about it. Still, this time I'm still frustrated about it. Honestly, again, like I said, I can see that the games were made for a particular target audience, but I feel like the audience is like so small across like all the different aspects of it. To me, if the game had like a story mode or something like that, and you on top of it you get like the dancing and everything, that could have been like a better idea maybe. But overall, that's just my feelings on it. That's how I feel about it. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about this? I know this one is kind of like a different kind of video. Probably some people are gonna be mad about this and be like, yo, what, you know, whatever. But I figured I will remake this video and kind of start like solidify my thoughts and feelings about this. I have thought about this for such a long time, but I haven't really talked about it up until this point. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this again. Like, subscribe if you're new, you know, share the video or anything, that'll be cool. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this, guys. You have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next video.